Today is the 27th of June, and I am about 25 miles away from Echo Lake, and yesterday I hiked a 30 and a half mile day, and over some pretty not too hard terrain, but it get enough to get you out of breath at some points. And so last night I showed up at camp, and oh my gosh, the mosquitoes were so bad. It was one of those places where you put your head net on and you cook your dinner, and you like spoon through the head net. But what's really hilarious is you forget that the head net's on, and you end up like trying to spoon through the head net. But yeah, bad mosquitoes. Well, here I'm gonna show you something. This over here, that mountain in the background. Apparently, that's called the nipple. I guess it kind of looks like a nipple. There's like a little thing on the top. But that's what it says on the nipple. I bet some guys like, hey, some guy at the USGS is like, hey, let's name this the nipple. See how many people we can offend. Great work, Steve. The nipple. How'd they get away with that? Anyways. Although it's not really like a very big nipple. Ah! Oh gosh! Oh no! Oh! Camera fail. Oh! Walk fail too. Well, it's not really a big nipple. It's only like 9,000 feet. So, and everything is not that huge, right? It'd be fun to actually climb the nipple. Anyways. So, I'm so glad I'm back on the volcanics and out of the mosquito den. I'm sure there's much more of that to come. It's really pretty here, but I feel terrible. Oh, why do I feel so terrible? Oh, I just make it to the range station. It's like 2 miles away. Oh, I just feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh. 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 I haven't felt this bad since the San Felipe Hills. Oh. Anyways. Oh man. Why? So, holy crap. This, oh no, camera fail again. Ugh. Get it on there. Oh man. The hiking pole is getting smaller. The tip is getting smaller, so the camera is flipping over. But, tips are almost worn out on these guys. I'm gonna have to replace them. Wow, this day has been crazy. And this is why I'm making the third video of the day. So, I guess to recap the whole thing, I woke up with a headache and been kind of down in the mosquito dungeon and hiked a ways and then went past the nipple. You heard a lot about the nipple. And the blue lake and some of those other lakes over there, the Lost Lakes. And then after the Lost Lakes, I climbed up, not feeling all that great. And I met some OHV guys, which they were quite happily tipsy, and started talking to them, and they're like, oh, where are you coming from? And I'm like, oh, I started, I'm coming from Mexico, the Mexican border. It took them a little while to process it. And then, when they did process it, they're like, really? Whoa, that's crazy, it's awesome. And then they became extremely generous. And boy, that was cool. So I ended up leaving the OHV guys, a great group of guys. They ended up leaving there with a homemade piece of salami and $160. And one dude gave me a $100 bill, and I was like, holy crap. His name's Harley. Harley gave me $100. It's kind of hard to, you're like, whoa. How do you even accept that, But when I've it's pretty crazy. Anyways, kept hiking. I just kept on feeling really bad. And I ate a cherry pie that one of the guys gave me. That made my stomach turn a little bit. And I got up to the bottom of the Elephant near Carson Pass. And I tried to dive underneath a white bark and sleep a little bit, because the night before I didn't get too much rest. And so I tried to fall asleep for a little bit, try to get rid of a headache I had, and the ants started crawling all over me. In my pants, I got ants in my pants, and I really don't mind ants, but they tickle. They tickle so much that my legs were involuntarily, kicking, because they're just like these little tiny ticklers. So I stayed there. I ate lunch there. Wasn't feeling too great. 2:30 rolls around. I'm like, okay, I gotta put some more mileage in the book. And there's a nice lake. And I gotta put some more mileage in the book and hike a little more. And so I'm going across the northeast side of the Elephant, and oh my gosh, I'm just dying. And in the video you saw, that was me dying.